Good morning, and welcome. My apologies for the little bit of slow delay there in getting up and running. I've just been, arguing with a couple things, one of which being light up behind me that are doing that thing I don't like that they do sometimes. Stop. Thank you. Still working on getting a replacement for that because every time I move, it's an argument with it. I don't know. But anyway, still working on getting a replacement for the missing light to fix that. Stop it. And just abject chaos this morning. But we're here now. We're here and we're ready to jump right back into those variant dungeons because we have about half of them to do still. So in getting moving there, and where the heck did I put it? Just trying to flavor up my water a little bit because girl can only drink so much plain water before it's just like, ugh. Anyway, so let's get the show on the road. First things first, we need to switch up to Bard. Because, we can't go into variant dungeons on our botanist. It just does not work. Okay, now that's pissing me off. Let's see if I can't quickly get that to go away again. Okay, you know what? Give me just half a second and we should have that figured out because I think I know what I can alter back here. Give me half a second. Or, are you kidding me? Or, no. Wait. Okay. Never fails. Threaten to get up and go move and suddenly everything's doing at least relatively what you want it to do. Oh well, okay. So, that said, let's start getting the show on the road here. We need to go over to BNC Dungeon Finder and over to the Alo Islands. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paths to go. There we go. Entering the dungeon as a solo player. Okay, so I think in looking at it, we obviously have the left paths are open, so we'll be able to do that. We only have one more path to the right, and that's the very last one, so... Okay, we know what to work with from there. So, where's all my stuff? So we want to go with path 1 first. I could have sworn we did path 1 already. Huh. Well, what we'll do is this time we'll help it, because I'm wondering if the thing just doesn't have its things misarranged. But I do seem to remember, doing where we don't help them. But we'll figure it out. Even if we have to do a couple things a little back-ass words there just to see. Okay, there we go. Okay. Hey, Carrie, how's it going? How's your morning treating you? Well, I guess it might not be morning where you are. Time zones. I can time zone, I promise. No, I really can't time zone. Oh, this is the first time I've seen it raining. Okay. Okay, yep, fair. My assessment that time zones might be, not quite the same was accurate. Okay. Yes, we are. We are slowly getting moving with the morning humdrums. I'm not a morning person. Anybody who's known me for any amount of time can attest to this. I am very slow waking up. I am very slow joining the world of the living. So, you know, being Monday, we are here in Pajama Land because there's no way in hell I'm going to exist outside of that until at least like lunchtime. So, you know. Nope, I cannot. I am... Nope. I have a long history of people's sentiments being, don't talk to her until she has coffee. But yes, I'm definitely not a leap out of bed type person. I mean, unless I'm, you know, rolling out of bed later in the afternoon, but you know. There we go. And that's the first boss pulled. Okay, let's actually give us a better field of view here. Okay, so I have no idea what's going on when it's raining here. I don't know what mechanics might be different, or if it's just, you know, the aesthetics that are different. Okay, so got some more health down. Or not down, but, you know, ticking up. Okay. Oh shit. I got clipped. Oh well, not the end of the world. But I also let my dots fall off. Again, not the end of the world, but not ideal. Let's see here. Where's probably the best place to go? Over here. There we go. First boss down. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. But hey, at least it stabilized eventually, so I want to trade all that. Yes, my inventory's a disaster. Don't at me. I've been doing a shit ton of crafting, and so everything is just full from that nonsense. So you know... It is what it is. Okay. That can go there. The potsherd can go back there. And we only need one more item from the potsherd, so I think I need like... I'm not sure if I need 9 or 6 of them. I think it's 9 I need for the last item. Either way. We should get those here today. Okay, so come on. He's gonna start babbling, tell me he wants to stop and fish. I tell him to press on. Yeah, because 2 would be help him. Or, you know, I guess we could leave him be again? I don't know. Oh no, we did get the first one, so yeah, we should help him. I am dumb. Okay, no, I guess, you know what? Because we have limited time here, we're going to yeet out. Because I misread something and I don't want to waste time going through the rest of this dungeon. Because we are on limited time to get it done before I've got to, like, pick up kiddos from school. And I'd like to get the rest of the paths done today, so we'll just kill the things here and then yeet out and try again. And so it's 2 and 3 we're missing. Okay. Because, yeah, we're about halfway through and we don't want to lose too much time. And there we go. I guess let the guy choose the path again. Oh, he really wants to go that way. Okay. So yeah, 2 and 3. You're welcome to if you want, Carrie. I'm currently on Mateus. It would make it go a little bit faster, but I just didn't want you to feel like you had to do something that you're not feeling up to. Okay, so you know what? I will, I know, I'm gonna drive people crazy. I'll yeet out again and I'll pick you up because then that'll go faster. If you wanted to, we could chill out in the Discord and I could just quickly get all that set up there. Or, you know, you could just hang out in text. It's completely up to you. I see you there. Okay. Let's just go do. Ah, you're going Tanky Land. Awesome, awesome. Okay, which way is Matsia going? And what path are we doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7, I think. Hi, Cassie. Hi, Pup. Sorry about that. Was just quickly typing out the recap of this path. But yes, things are gonna go so much faster now. I mean, aside from waiting for the NPC to do their thing. Because there is always that problem. Hey, Carrie, do you know how many people you need for the normal mode Criterion dungeons? Do you need a full party of 4 for normal mode, or do you need or can you do it with slightly short? I know for Savage mode you definitely need the full party. Okay. Move that. Okay. Okay, good to know. Thank you. I was curious because I want to go back to some of the other Criterion dungeons because there's items I want from them. So it's like, do I need to find 4 people I can harangue into this? Or would I be able to do that with just, you know, a smaller crowd? I haven't done any of them in Criterion, so obviously I want to. So, you know. Because again, there's things like mounts from each of them, and I'm a little bit of a collector. And thankfully you don't need to do Savage mode to do that. I just, you know, I just want the mounts and the stuff. The stuffs and things and stuff. Nice, nice. Well, if you want a Spoony Bard to go with you, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I also need to go back and actually finish getting to the top floor of the newer deep dungeon, because I haven't done that either. Yep. I started doing it with one of my old raid teams before some people from my old raid team before that completely fell apart. So you know. Oh, fair. I as well have looked at trying to solo a lot of that content. What I need to do is I need to learn Red Mage a bit better, or learn one of the more one of the jobs more conducive towards soloing a bit better before I go in. But yes, the soloing thing is on my list of nonsense. Oh yeah, Warrior I could see being a good one for that as well. I find I don't do as well with melee jobs, but I guess if I'm soloing, there's only so much staying at a range you can do anyway. know. Oh, you got to 80s a machinist on Palace of the Dead? Yeah. I mean, that's my concern about Bard as well. Bard is not the most defensive jobs. Remember, they all need to be on the sigil, and Treant has to die first. Now we can yeet the crawlers. So that's how we get up this way. Okay. Slowly but surely completing our map. Look, they formed a path. Well, no shit. So we're wanting to leave the Makote alone when we find her. I think that's what I wrote before. Okay, we do not want to hit the Makote at all. Because I want my mount from here, damn it. Hey, Leon, how's it going? How's your day treating ya? Okay. Oh, she gives us more friends to play with. How rude. You pre-ordered Rebirth? I mean, same. Unfortunately, it's still a little bit till it comes out, which, you know. I'm hoping I'll have my capture card situation fixed by then, because I still haven't even gotten to play 16. And Wood Golem, go down the hole. Matsia. I feel Matsia right now. I try to only speak kindly of others, but they test me. Fair. No spoilers though, because I do intend to play it. I just need to get my shit fixed where it will actually recognize my PlayStation. Right. This son of a bitch. I remember not liking you. Good. You know, it's just a reminder because for a lot of people, the game has been out long enough that people don't even think about spoilers. So that's the only reason why I said anything, is just because, you know. Okay, so let's see here. We got, if we go over here, we should be okay. And why is my voice cracking? Oh, I've heard. Like, I don't mind hearing that kind of thing. I just don't want to know any plot points or, you know, Easter eggs or what's actually in there. But general stuff like, hey, overall plot is amazing. I love the characters. Or, like, the graphics are phenomenal. I love hearing that kind of thing. Harry, are you just abusing your tank privilege there? You get in the game and the guy does stuff. Okay, fair. Very reasonable assessment. Oh, I'm being a bad bard. I'm let all my shit fall off. Okay. Okay. That time I didn't get schmucked. Okay, so we want to be all the way over here. Okay. Whee! Forced march! Okay, what do those motherfuckers do? I have no idea if I'm even in a safe spot. I'm just chilling out here. Okay, they do line AoEs as well. Yay! Good work, although I'm hardly surprised you triumphed. Got 2 potsherds, and ooh, I've got tomestones. I can get my next Manderville weapon piece for my collection because I have a problem. Now I can fish at my leisure. What awaits us atop this mighty tree? May my catch bring a bright smile to Nidhana's face. The practice grew almost as if on command. Aloalo's secrets never cease to amaze me. I can't hear Aloalo without feeling like going, hello. Which I know, hello, which I know, not a good look, and I know Carrie's sitting there rolling her eyes at me. But that's what I hear. Every single time I hear Aloalo. And I think part of it is from the amount of Monty Python and Faulty Towers I grew up with. But that's what I hear. Oh, so large and heavy. Oh no, it got so close. A disappointing end, but the journey alone was well worth it. Blah, 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 I can fish in still water. I'll try luck a little bit more. So, you know, that's just ridiculous me. Okay, so let's see. We got that one. A dear friend. Where the branches were thickest, I wonder if I might spy a bird like calica perched upon them. I kept looking up, but I spied no sparrows flitting throughout the canopy. When Calica heard the story from Matsya, he proudly exclaimed that he was unlike any other sparrow in the world, and although his less talkative brethren are a common sight in Thavnair, they were revered by the inhabitants of Aloalo. Seeking to deepen my bond with the loquacious bird, I asked Calica if there were any rituals performed or prayers offered in his kin's honor. While Calica was uncharacteristically reluctant to teach me, he acquiesced after some prodding. I have recorded his instructions here so as not to forget. Where Aloalo's deities lie in wait, one must stand before the figure of the sparrow and chant, "O dancer of the skies, hear me." Then they must prove their sincerity by blowing it a kiss. After that, the faithful should circle its perch, passing both the turtle and the whale, ere returning to the sagely sparrow and performing for it a sprightly dance, thus securing the sparrow's favor. After learning this, I blew a kiss to Calica. In response, he sighed deeply and turned his back to me. My heart sank, and it was then I realized just how much I'd come to care about him. I want only for Calica to be comfortable and safe. Perhaps I should put more effort into the meals I prepare. Or would blowing him more kisses win his favor? Perhaps. The following musings contain no pertinent information for those who would brave Aloalo. So, you know, on to the next bit of madness. Okay, where are you going to try to encourage us to go, Matsya? Okay, we can take the last middle path. Awesome, so what is the last middle path? Okay. Okay, so it's kill the treant first, kill this, and then we attack the... There we go. Just making sure everything's typed out so that I don't go squirrely and screw everything up. Oh, I probably shouldn't stand in the dumb, eh? Zoomies! Not that it matters because we still need to wait on Matsya anyway, but zoomies! Don't mind me, I am absolutely ridiculous sometimes. As ridiculous as I might be, we have fun, and that's kind of the important part here. Do those give like... Oh, it's just poison. Okay. Oh. Get out of the way. Trying to be a good little Spoony bard and it's failing this morning. But thank you again, Carrie, for coming with me. I do appreciate it. It definitely speeds things up a lot. Never made it do the poison attack, so I just don't know. I just kind of, you know, smack my face into the wall and eat shit, so you know. And this is why I'm bad at the game. Come on. Oh, I get to see something new. There we go. Just kill out over here and shoot my arrows. Because at this point, it's really just don't get hit any more than I have to. Because I have carry on tanks, so they're just being damage sponge. Okay. Oh, the pew pew. So I've done a couple of rotational arrows I'm a little upsetty with myself for. I've got like this wicked frog in my throat. And I'm having trouble clearing it out, no matter how much, like, water I'm drinking here. So it's driving me a little crazy. So probably after this run, we will take a brief AFK, because I've got to clear that out. As well, I've got to, you know, refill my water and a couple things. Plus, I just like taking a moment to stretch my legs about every hour. You know, better for your health being planted at a desk for a while if you get up every so often. Plus, then, for those of you viewing on Twitch, it gives us the opportunity to run ads while we're not here to get rid of that nasty, nasty pre-roll. Honestly, if I had my way, I would disable ads entirely, but I don't. So here we are, figuring out how to work around it. Okay. Come on, over here. Treant first. You know what, Treant first, but I can still do the occasional bit of AoE damage just to where certain procs come up. Is that one that's right on the edge close enough in that it'll count? I worry it might be a little far out to get credit. Thank you. We all know how finicky this game can be sometimes. I'm getting a phone call from a number I don't recognize. Give me 1 second. I do have to answer this just because it might be in relation to my child's birthday party. So I'll just mute that. Well, if they were a legitimate thing, I said hello several times, and the call wasn't connecting properly. So you know, I'm hoping that if it was actually something related to the birthday party or important, that they'll try to call back. Because yeah, my kid's birthday party is on Friday, and so I've got, you know, the entertainment is all booked up and everything, but I don't know if they're going to try to, you know, contact me for any details or anything coming up to go time. So normally I screen my calls pretty heavily, but right now it's like, well, if it's a number I don't recognize, I should kind of answer because I just don't know. You know, that fun little game. There we go. We smacked her. We get to smack the boss around. Yay! Oh, I don't even remember using that, the manual thing. Oops. Maybe I misclicked it thinking it was something else. Oh well. Well, if I've got that up, I may as well use some of my food with the next runs. so as it doesn't go completely to waste. Okay. One that away. Oh, that's convenient. I do like that. I don't have to turn away. I can just keep smacking it. And then refresh dots. Okay. I do enjoy when finding my spot is easy. Okay. Wow. How did I win the lottery with this today? That was, once again, very convenient. I'm now sus. How is the game winding up to screw me over, given it just gave me those two nice, easy ones in a row? Okay. Okay, so it'll... And songs got to refreshed. Whoops. I just overrode a proc because I am brilliant that way. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, hopefully I didn't just lock myself in a corner. There we go. Now I can fish at my leisure. What awaits atop the mighty tree? Blah, blah, blah. What does Matsia catch? May my catch bring a smile to Nidhana's face. Sliding down that branch was an experience I'll not soon forget, but I shudder to think what would have happened if we had shifted even an ilm in the wrong direction. Well, don't think about it. Oh, something big! Okay. This fish is absolutely exquisite, so show it to us. Show us the fish! Oh, well, that's an interesting fish. Kind of speckled, kind of fun. I've no familiarity with the bounty of heights such as this, but I'm certain its beauty is only surpassed by its flavor. Patsison will no doubt be eager to study it as well. Thank you for accompanying me. Yay, so then we'll read the thing, then we'll take our brief AFK. To think the Great Tree was home to fish as well. I usually cast my rod in the sea, but it's exciting to ply my trade in a new environment. Pelican informed us that the fish Matsia returned with is a Holokylo? I don't know. Its hard scales were dried, polished, and repurposed as components in a calculating device. The meat was also favored for its succulent flavor and supposed ability to enhance intelligence. As an alchemist, I was eager to put this claim to the proof. Could the meat actually sharpen one's mind, or was it merely superstition born from the fish's association with Arcanima? I investigated the fish's properties as soon as I heard Calica's story, but regrettably found nothing extraordinary concerning its nutritional benefits. That said, the scales do appear to have value as an alchemical agent if they are properly stripped from the body and dried. I then thought perhaps grilling the fish and eating it whole might produce the desired enhancing effect, but I found the scales to be much too hard to chew and displeasing to the tongue besides. To use the fish to its full alchemical potential, I believe the best method would be to grind the scales into powder, then knead them into a shape that can be easily swallowed. Whether or not the resulting product would measurably improve one's intelligence remains to be seen, though. Alrighty. So, as mentioned, we are going to take a very brief AFK here. At which point I'm going to try to clear this crap out of my throat. That said, for those watching on Twitch, while we are AFK, we will run ads to get rid of that pre-roll because may as well have them running while we're not here. That said, I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. If you do happen to wander off, thank you so much for stopping by. And if you haven't done so already, but enjoy yourself, make sure you hit that follow button. And we will be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Thank you so much for your patience with that. Oh, go away. Thank you. Don't make me argue with you. We are back and we're ready to jump back into... Oh, now you're just doing it to troll me. Let's see if threatening to move again and make another adjustment elsewhere will make it cooperate. Okay. I'm constantly in adjustment phase because as the time changes, I'm right beside a window, the lighting changes, which hits the green screen. And for any of you who have worked with green screen, you know how much even a slight lighting change can just fuck everything up. So one of the things I'm going to be doing in short order is installing some blackout curtains so that I'm not having to constantly keep readjusting my green screen to compensate for the light changes through the window. We are back, and so let's let's jump into the next one. Hopefully Carrie is back as well. So I tried to clear my throat, but apparently wasn't having any of it, so unfortunately I'm still here, so my apologies. I'm still got a little bit of that cough. I mean, at this point, no matter which way he takes, we are going to the left. Because save for the very last path, we only have left paths left. So for this one, we need to tell Matsia to press on and then help the Lalafell. All right, I was going to quickly use one of the foods just because I accidentally had activated a scroll, I guess, and yeah. Okay. And again, I know it doesn't exactly do much because we still have to wait on Matsia, but you know, zoomies make me happy. They make me unreasonably happy. And you know, despite how happy zoomies make me, you'd probably be surprised to learn I do not play Bard for the zoomies. I play it because I enjoy a ranged class that doesn't make me cast. That is a dot class. I am all about the dot classes. Even back when I played my first MMO, World of Warcraft. No, wait, that wasn't my first. My first was Perfect World, but I played the thing that turns into the fox, which was a dot class. But World of Warcraft was Affliction Warlock. Dots. Dots, dots, and more dots. It's just kind of always been my happy place. Dots and lots of either quick casts or insta-cast. And you know, chilling out at a range. But yes, I started with Perfect World International, as cringe and painful as that game was, because it was free. And at the time, I had no budget for anything under the sun at all. And it was free. And I probably completely dated myself there by talking about that game, because it's been shut down for eons. Hey! Stop babbling, Lala. We just want to kill your toy. There we go. Oh, I probably want to get over to one of these spots because I do not have tank privilege and shit hurts. Because I am a squishy ass bard. Oh, that's right. This thing that I always fuck up and wind up in the poo on. Shit! What did I say? Fuck up on and wind up on the poo, in the poo on. Oh well, thankfully I have the self-heals from the variant dungeon, so it's not the worst thing ever. Just, you know, me having high standards for my performance and getting upsetty with myself. But we know how to do this. Okay, run into where it was. Run into where it was. And I got clipped, but oh well, because I don't care. Because it's not like I get a damage down. And with Carrie hearing most of the damage, it's not as big of a deal as when I'm soloing. And once again, thank you, Carrie. Also, in case y'all can't tell, I finally freaking woken up, which, you know, accounts for a little bit of the weird and just weird, but, you know. Come on, die a little bit faster. There we go. And now to do the ADHD thing and drink from my multiple drinks that are on the go because, you know. I'm still gonna have to go through all the variant dungeons because there's a whole bunch of minions I'm still missing and farm those up, but I'll probably mostly do that in my own time. Yeah, I've got to get the minions. I have to collect shit because I have a completionist problem. It's just, you know, the motivation on what I want to work on at any given time, tends to come and go, but I do feel the need to collect everything and do everything and have everything, and I have problems. Yes, I am one of those people who will actively try to complete achievements on my Steam games and everything. My attention span wavers. Sometimes a game gets put to the side and I come back, but I'm always trying to complete. Press on. And then we rescue the Lalafell. Yes, it's Lala from a forest, but want to foul some hungry beasts. We should help them. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it would be the cash money thing to do. Okay. I'm alive! Yes, yes, you are. I'll be seeing you. Mm-hmm. Yep, not a word of thanks. I half expect them to come by in the boss fight and still screw us over anyway. Come on. La la la. Oh, the AoE. Admittedly, the one and only thing I really don't like about Bard is I do not like their AoE, because I'm not fond of cone attacks. I feel like lining them up is far more finicky than it really should be, and I'm just not a fan. Yeah, I know the stupid monkey in Rockin' turns around after you spare him and screws you over. Stupid monkey. Well, it's been a hot minute since I've fought this guy. Oh, yes, okay. Memory's coming back to me. I have a problem, though. My songs are going to be slightly forked because of we went a little bit faster than I normally time things for, which isn't a bad thing, but it meant that I didn't have a chance to have my songs line up the way they usually do, so that's going to be a little borked, which is not going to help with us lining up our buffs. But hey, it is what it is, and I guess there are worse things. Like, there are definitely far worse things I could have had issues with. So we'll try to extend this song a little further than we normally would, just to try to even out that gap a little bit. Because it's better to have off-timed songs than gaps between songs. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Okay, good, I made it. I will just push. But I didn't make that. Okay. with what I'm supposed to do here, so hopefully I don't do too much dumb. Okay. Well then. Okay, so it'll be a getting the bubble trick. There we go. So yeah, our songs are all off kilter. Our 2-minute burst is not lined up with Harry, but you know, we didn't have a gap between songs there. Okay. All right. I remember this part. And it's down. I was frozen in fear, but you had it well in hand. Just past that crest looked like a splendid spot to fish. Let's go! And so we only have one more path on the left and then the final path on the right. So we're getting there. We are coming up to the end with the mount. This is a promising spot. I'd best get my rod ready. Let's see here. The creatures of this isle can effortlessly scale cliffs and soar through the sky. What other surprises does Alo have in store? It's weak, but a bite is a bite. A puff paya. Rather common in Thavnarian waters, but delicious when prepared correctly. Journey was exciting. Thank you for accompanying me. Sea fish in the water, blah, blah, blah. Gonna fish a bit more, blah, blah, blah. Same recycled line. Oops. VNC Dungeon Finder. Alo is breathtaking and its fish are plentiful. How could it have been left abandoned for so long? While neither Alo's natural beauty nor its various inhabitants' resourcefulness is in question, it is but a small island amidst of volatile seas, prone to experiencing the full force of nature's fury. Thus is its history one of prolonged settlement punctuated by abrupt abandonment. According to stories told to us by Calica by the island's former caretakers, the earliest known settlers arrived during the waning years of the 4th Astral Era. However, at the onset of the 5th Calamity, otherwise known as the Age of Endless Frost, these settlers vanished, leaving behind the great shrine which housed the statue of the Speaker. Dubbed the Forgotten People by those who came after, their mark upon Alo would endure, but their identity remains shrouded in mystery. During the 5th Astral Era, Alo was home to another people who became skilled at navigating the open sea. Some subsequently migrated to Villebrand and would go on to found the city-state of Nim. However, when the 6th Calamity brought destruction to Nim's gates, those who could return to the birthplace of their forebears. Later in the 6th Astral Era, some of Alo's residents again crossed the sea to Villebrand, and their knowledge of Arcanima would become the foundation of what is practiced today. Alas, history would repeat itself when the island was abandoned for a 3rd time a century ago in response to the eruption of an underwater volcano. Now Alo sits quietly awaiting any who might start the cycle anew. Yay! Next one. Which you know is going to be left path. So left path, we're going to tell them to fish, and then we're going to get them the bait from sand. So no real changes to how we fight things, just what we click on. That should be easy enough. Come on, Matsuya, go left. Go left. Ah, damn it. Okay. Zimmy! By the way, I'm only reading out the things we haven't, the dialogue we haven't seen yet. Just because, you know. Oops, wrong buttons, oh well. And more zoomies. We like our zoomies. Okay. Okay, there we go. And more zoomies. Oops. Let's not stand in the way of that. We're bad at the game, but we try not to be that bad. Zoomies! Oh, the zoomies didn't... Oh no, the zoomies are there. I don't know, for whatever reason I wasn't seeing it. Come on. Oh shit, let's... I almost did a dumb there! Okay, so back to this zigzaggy thing. Oh hey, I was almost clipped by that one. Okay, where is the safest spot? Probably over here. And there we go. First boss is down. Yee. Oh, I need to push the chest. Because I want my chance at the minions. That should actually sell pretty nicely, because the one thing I'll say, like, I will first out say I'm an RP nerd, so it's not a judgment thing, but a lot of RPers are really, I don't even want to say lazy, but they're not motivated to do content. So they will pay obscene amounts for anything aesthetics, whether it be minions, furnitures, glamour, you name it, they will pay above and beyond just so they don't have to do it and can dedicate more of their time to writing. And I say that as, you know, one of the people who will do that before. That was super nice of him. I just get all my shit the old-fashioned way, which is farming, or else I will occasionally get impatient if I'm having no luck for something and blow an obscene amount of gil on it. But I try not to do that too much because I have way too many things I need to decorate, and so I need to, like, save up. Okay, so this time we'll let him fish. But yes, that was amazingly kind of Doc to buy you that minion. For those of you who don't know, Doc is our raid leader and super awesome fellow. Like, definitely one of those good peoples. Cutscene cannot be skipped. Time passes. Tides change. So this time I think I said it was sand we want to get the bait from. Yep, sand. Because yeah, last time we did the mound of rocks. Okay. Okay. It's a patch of sand. We got the sow bug. This will lure out something big. So, is this where I say it feels like one of those be careful what you wish for moments? Oh, don't recognize those things, but hey. The bait was too baity. Alright, then actually it's just two. What am I doing AoE rotation when it's just two mobs? I should be doing single target and double dotting. I mean, you don't want to double dot it. You don't want to like multi-dot if it's like more than like 3 or more. But if you've got like just 2, you're better off just double dotting and doing single target rotation. The fish here are more trouble than they're worth. Let's try somewhere else. Okay. And while I would love to put up a song, I don't think it will come off cooldown before we're at the boss at this point. So if I was going to put up any songs, it would have to be my third song because that's far enough through the rotation that once we're in the boss fight, it would be clear before we actually need to use it. So things are going to die a touch more slowly. Okay. And I'd rather have the good damage on, you know, the actual boss fights. Because those are more of a pain in the ass. Okay. And there we go. Through my opener. Oops, let's not let my dots fall off. Okay. Stand over here so that I can easily adjust to whichever side is free. I need to learn if there's a better way to tell how far it will move. Okay, so he'll do that, so it's an out. And then in. And burst phase. Oh, did I fuck that up somehow? Son of a bitch, I did. I hit the thing a little too soon. Oh well. I'm not sure how these guys do things. We'll just make sure we have our shield on just in case. Oh, I see. Maybe. Oh, always two lines. Okay, okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so get ready to run in, because as soon as the out goes off, it's back in. I have learned. Aha! Come on. Ooh, I got a card. Wait, I think I already had that card. Yes, I already have that card. Okay. Darn. So, the last path we have is, well, the last one. The one on the far right that has the extra boss. Okay, apologize that this expedition has taken so long. My last catch may have been less than satisfactory, but I promise to make up for it this time. Oh my, this one's quite strong. Oh no, it got away with the bait. It must have been something truly extraordinary. Yeah, thank you for the escort. I see more fish in the water. I'll keep fishing. The whale we encountered was as colorful as Stavnarian weave, but as vicious as Kumbira. Legends abound in the South Seas Isles of whales which soar through the skies, and Shockmaw may be but one of these majestic creatures. According to Calica, another flying whale known as Ketoduke, was worshipped by Aloalo's people as messenger of the gods, and the countless figures carved on the image are an expression of their devotion. It is therefore within the realm of possibility that the creature which attacked Matsia and Miko was in truth Ketoduke, that one. When faced with this revelation, Matsia wrung his hands and wondered if he had brought ill fortune upon them for angering a divine messenger. Calica reassured him that any potential calamities could be averted by making the proper obeisance, and he instructed me to write down the ritual for posterity. First, one must trek to where the three carven deities of Aloalo await their subjects, and there stand before the whale and chant, "O messenger from beyond the horizon, hear me." Next, they must twice circumnavigate the Isle of Gods, first passing before the sparrow, then the turtle before returning to the whale's auspice, then retracing the steps of their journey in the opposite direction. Lastly, the faithful must perform a dance, thus ending the ritual and securing the whale's blessing. When Calica described this rite to me, I was struck by its similarity to certain Thavnarian practices. Although the particulars differ, both religious traditions recognize and honor the divine nature of beasts. Okay, so let's let's get in for the last one. Which is path 12 to the far right. Which has a lot to it, so you know, kind of going to take it one little step at a time. I know, Carrie. You're being such a good sport. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do comes when we meet the pixie, and we're going to tell her that we don't trust her, wicked air, all that stuff, and deny, you know, going down her path. Easy enough. You know, I'm just going to use that just, you know, to get through the rest of this. For, you know, reasons. Okay, sorry about that. Had to respond to a message related to my kid's birthday party. Because, you know, with that being this Friday, and, you know, her birthday proper tomorrow, that's all my life is going to be about this week, is getting ready for that birthday party. which means that I apologize. Y'all are going to hear about it a fair bit every time I get some sort of interruption. Okay. I put in the scheduler that I will not be at Raid tomorrow, Carrie, because I will be out with my daughter, between her getting off school and bedtime, because I'm taking her to get her hair colored. As you all have figured out, I enjoy the idea of self-expression through hair, and my daughter desperately wants blue and purple in her hair. So for her birthday present, I am taking her down to the salon to get blue and purple put in her hair. Which, of course, first thing I do is reach out to the stylist I use because she's absolutely amazing. And she's excited to do it. But it also kind of means that with the kind of stuff we tend to do and how my stylist works, she goes low and slow with a lot of the processing to try to keep hair as healthy as possible. We're going to be there approximately 5 hours. So, you know, that's the entire day right there. Yeah, well, that's actually, for me, that doesn't seem like that long because to do my hair, depending upon if we're doing the big spring, go with lighter colors and strip everything out and start from scratch. Oh shit, I did it in reverse. Or, because I got distracted. Or more of the winter touch up and darken. I can look at anywhere between 9 hours to 16 hours to do my hair. So, and that all depends upon the complexity of the style I'm going for and everything. So, hearing a 5-hour hair appointment is... That to me is trying to just shrug, oh, well, that's nothing. I don't know how people can, like, have hair appointments and be in and out within an hour. Okay, so I managed to fuck up the easier thing because I wasn't paying attention. But by not paying attention, I managed to do the thing I usually always fuck up right. Someone make it make sense. Okay. Oh, you cut your hair at home? Fair. If it wasn't for the kind of stuff I like to do with my hair, I probably would be more inclined to do my hair at home. But nah, if I were to try to do the things I like to do with my hair at home, I'd have a pixie cut because my hair would be so unbelievably dyed and fried, I wouldn't be able to do anything with it. Oh, nice. I did that. I've donated my hair for wigs a couple times. I'm currently in the process of growing my hair back out right now. Yes, this is my hair, what I consider to be short. My stylist quite often refers to me when my hair is at its longer stages as basically Rapunzel. So, you know. Which is also part of why my hair takes so long to do, is because I just have so frickin' much of it. Alex? Yeah, guys, it's usually only 10 minutes, fair. And, I do have a few multiple chats going because I am streaming on multiple platforms at once. So, and all the chats do not come, like, they do not meld because they're different platforms. So That's kind of why I try to make very clear exactly what kind of comment I'm responding to. Yes, I'm doing that fun thing. So that's kind of what's going on. I may keep doing it. I may not. But for the moment, I'm just kind of testing out the simulcasting to see how it goes and how I feel about it. Okay, so first thing we're doing with the fairy is we are not trusting the fairy. We're not interested in your secrets. Oh, I will so get things done. I'll just be 1,000 times more distractible than I usually am. No, I don't think I can trust you. You're Fae folk. Fae folk are not to be trusted. Yes, have a wicked air about you. But no. I hope your day's going at least somewhat all right there, Daleks. I know, but you know, they're Fae folk from different realms, and so we all know Fae folk can be very territorial, so you know. Okay, so we do not want to touch any of the treasure chests. Oops, wrong button. So we walk right past and we ignore the treasure chests, which we all know are, you know, mimics. Oh, you're praying at the porcelain altar? I am sorry to hear that. I know you had mentioned you weren't feeling great, but I didn't know what manner of not feeling great. So I didn't know if it was just fever and muscle aches and that kind of not great, or... Okay, so we do not pull the lever. We have to do the ritual for each statue. Okay, so let's start with the whale. I think we have to say it in chat. Hopefully we don't need the Oh, that's a turtle. Okay, you know what? I am dumb. This is why I am the team Spoony Bard. Because I am Spoony. Okay. 2 clockwise. I don't know my clock was from counterclockwise. 1 lap. 2 laps. Soon. And then it should be dance. It wants another lap, I guess? Oh, no. 2 clockwise, 1 counterclock. Oh, I fucked it up. Okay, so we... Did we do it successfully? No, I don't think so. Okay. Two clockwise. Look. I know, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at life in general. Oops. Okay, so it's glowing, it's staying glowing. That one's done. So now we'll go over to the turtle. Yes, I know what the turtle looks like now. I'm not going to mistake the turtle for the bird. Okay. 2 counterclockwise laps. One lap. Two laps, and that should be a slash bow. Hey, that one's glowing, and now Sparrow. Stand in front of the burb. Oh, what did I fuck up there? No? Why isn't that working? Oh. Dancer of the skies, hear me. There we go. I must have just typed something wrong. 1 clockwise lap, and then slash dance. Yay! The path opened, your prayers were heard. Let's hope the divinities of Alo guide us true. Oh, well, this is interesting. Oops, I hit a wrong button, but hey. It was only Troubadour, so you know. Not like I'm fucking up my buffs or anything. Big ass Morble. Okay. There should have been a sack it dropped. Did we interact with the sack? Oh, there it is. Underneath the mobs. Everywhere we go, beasts are waiting for us. Remember, hardships make us strong. I knew following you was the right move. Okay, so that's one. Apologies, but I'm afraid the treasure is ours. He's the one who summoned that woman monstrosity. What is it now? Not smart. Seems I'm in over my head, so good luck. That was the thing we just killed. And then we gotta put the pedestals up, so... Let's go Sparrow. And then Whale. And then Turtle. Okay, so now we should be able to just, you know, run our happy asses into the final boss. I can't see a thing through this mist. Hey, we made it through the mist. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I like that. It's very reminiscent of the zone where you fight Rala. But I like that. Let's see what this extra boss is. Daleks, would I be correct in assuming you're not going to be coming over tonight if you are, you know, curled up at the porcelain altar? Oh, it's a wooden Lalafell. Forgotten figure. Loku Loqui? I don't know. It's a big wooden Lalafell. Mm-hmm. Okay. You'll have to give your friend who made you sick a smack on my behalf. If you're feeling like hell, don't visit other people. Okay, so I have no idea what this does, but I'm assuming the birds are going to cast some sort of line out from them, given how they're spaced. Oh. Oh, hey, I don't know how I made out of that wing of that in time, but you know. Now, fingers crossed, you guys, that I get the card drop from this boss. That way I don't have to farm it. I would very much like to not have to farm it. Oh, shit. Ouch. 2 stacks of dumb, because I wasn't paying attention. I'm just gonna follow my tank. Because they seem like they have a vague idea as to what's going on. Whereas I, in fact, do not. Oh, okay, that makes sense now that I've seen it. Oh, okay, I get it. Me sitting here trying to have my ADHD brain figure out exactly what it is I'm supposed to be doing. Meanwhile, I'm like, ooh, look at the background, it's so pretty and everything's shiny and I like it, and oh no, now I'm like eating to the face. Oh, why is it big? Okay, that looks like a proximity bullshit. Okay, knockback bullshit. Oh, knockback bullshit. Oh shit. Ouch! Okay, so again, the frogs that wind up blowing, or lizards that wind up blowing, will have massive AoE around them. Okay, so that will become a big path. These ones are more little. There we go. Haha, I was able to read it that time. Harry, where are you hiding? I need to follow you because I don't know how to read this. Oh shit! Ouch. I feel like you made use of your tank privilege there and I was not prepared. Yes, then I got the card. Yay. That actually makes me happy. Yeah, oh, well, you were just a little bit off. It really is impressive, but I'd rather not wait around for it to try and squash us again. But Carrie, that is all of them. Thank you so much for helping out. You definitely made it go a lot faster, and I really, truly appreciate it. Okay, Dalek, so rest well. Hopefully you feel better soon. Any fishing spots this close to the jewel must be teeming with rare fish. It's time to fish like I've never fished before. Sure. After all we have endured, I must claim a catch to remember for moons to come. They want the bait, but not enough to bite down hard. Oh, this is it! Sisters, give me strength. Have you ever seen such a fish? Uh-huh. You get way too excited about fish. Oh, it's just big and golden. Okay. I don't know if the jewel spurred its growth, but this is one of the biggest I've ever caught. Oh, we're posing now. Thank you for looking after me. I must ask Pattison if he knows anything about this amazing specimen. Okay. So yeet we go. Achievements. List. Last 5. Oh, hey. There's a couple things here, like I have the Blessed Fry Pan, because as I said, I've been crafting like nobody's business, and I get my whistle, which we will, like, quickly just run outside here, because I have to show you all this mount, because I kind of love it. I'll read the thing after I show you this mount, but I'm excited about this mount. Oh, I've got a few mounts here I haven't really looked at very closely. Where's the... Which one is the green dot on this page? Oh, there it is. So yeah, I've got the Island Mandragora Queen. I've got my Rising Phoenix. I've got my Garland Trike from the Isle. I've got my... Ah, there it is. And then we'll just look here to see what from this page I can just highlight. There we go. And I've got the mount from the Fall Guys collaboration. But look, you're being carried around by a fairy. I love it. I really do love it. It's so silly and makes me so happy. Okay, but let's read the last entry because, you know, lore. Then once we're done that, we'll take another quick break and then we'll come back and do something else for our last little bit. Probably something else in Final Fantasy just because I don't have any other games set up because I've been trying to fix my capture card, PlayStation reading stuff. But either way, I caught a fish with striking gold scales. It's unlike anything I've ever seen in Thavnair. This may be the most precious treasure of the Alo Island. Long ago, a fever raged among Alo's infants. In a desperate bid to save their young, the islanders made soup with fish from the waters of the Great Shrine. The infants' fevers broke, and all who partook in the soup grew into hale and healthy adults who were never again touched by sickness. Thenceforth, it became custom to feed all newborn soup made from the golden coelacanth. Whatever inherent nutritional benefits the meat possesses seems to be enhanced by the fish's proximity to the statue of the speaker and the jewel it protects. Needless to say, the golden coelacanth holds high value as an alchemical specimen. Although Matsia and I have known each other since childhood, the separate paths we took in life have afforded us scant opportunity to work together. Since the day he found Calica washed up on the beach, however, we have never been closer, and the adorable bird has been a welcome addition to our fellowship. What is more, I've been able to advance my study of alchemy thanks to the rare fish Matsia has brought back. I began this conservation record in the hopes that Matsia and any who would follow in his footsteps might benefit from it, but has become a journal of sorts for this most joyous time in my life. I am forever grateful to Matsia and Calica both for setting these events in motion, and to Mika for keeping my dear friend safe from harm in his journey. Duh, all the feels. But yes, We will... we'll just swap around there. We will very, very quickly AFK. Once again, if you are watching on Steam, we will run ads when we're gone to get rid of that pre-roll, because if we're not going to be here anyway, it's the best time to do it. And then, you know, if anyone has to refresh their page or disconnects, they're not dealing with that nonsense. But so that's kind of the plan. So while we're AFK, if you do happen to wander off, I thank you so very much for stopping by. Truly, it means the world to me. And if you haven't done so already and you've been enjoying yourself, make sure you hit that follow button. Otherwise, we'll be back in just a couple minutes. We shall see you then. Alrighty. We are back. I just sat down in time to have a timed node I've been farming for some scripts go off, so I quickly ran and grabbed that. But now we're back, and we're just kind of going to turn this in and take a look at what we're going to do next. Because, you know, we got a bit of time. We got about an hour and a half before I gotta go. So, you know, that's plenty of time for a little bit of nonsense there. But before I do anything else, let's see, because I don't want to cap on my tombstones of causality there. So let me just take a boo at which of the Manderville weapons I'm still missing and which one I want to grab next. Okay. So who has the lowest item level right now? So Paladin, Samurai at 601. So it looks like we'll do the thing on Samurai. First stage, I believe, is the, meteorite. I know, we don't talk about my gear. My gear is just a mismatch of crap I've picked up on the go because I don't really play a lot of these other jobs, but I will eventually, with the next expansion, be leveling them again. Oh, so that's to adjust attributes. I don't want to do that. I will eventually be doing the thing. Wow, I'm blanking. I will eventually be leveling them with the next expansion. So just having the gear that I pick up along the way thrown at them, you know, obviously that is going to help with it. Just kind of one of those things, having the little bit of extra gear I picked up along the way. I mostly have them all leveled for completion because there's very few of the jobs that I actually super enjoy. Not that they're bad or anything, it's just kind of where my playstyle is at. Okay, so let's just... We got the samurai blade, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. I don't care about the cutscene because it's pretty much the same thing every time. Okay. So we'll just move that over for now. Update that. We can get rid of that because we can just pick it up again for free later. I need to figure out what I'm doing with my blessed fry pans. I think I have them just at my retainer. But either way, we're now at a 610 item level as opposed to the 601 because it's a ridiculously big difference. Okay. What I should probably do while I'm here, because I have the tombstones to spare, is because I was looking at leveling Sage just as an alternative, and again, have the tombstones to spare, I should probably pick up the Sage weapon and then see what I need to get the item to upgrade it up to the 660 weapon. That way I've just, you know, kind of got that all set up. So we want Comedy, Dominion Magic, we want the weapons. Oh, wait. How do I do the weapons again? Right, I need to get the Hermetic Tombstone, and I need to get that from... books, maybe? Could have sworn there was something you could turn in for that token, unless they haven't added it yet. Hey, Nicholas, how's it going? How's your day treating you? I mean, I could be completely wrong and just, you know, being a complete dumbass here, but I could have sworn... Maybe they haven't dropped the stuff for the weapon yet. Yeah, I might just be losing my mind. Right! Oh my goodness, I am just probably the biggest dumbass on the face of the planet right now. Oh my goodness, so we may as well quickly do a run of that. Carrie, I know you're still in group. Did you want to go do a quick run of normal 12, or did you want me to drop the party? Thank you for that reminder. It's been a hot minute since I picked up the weapon, and my brain was just going... yeah, it can be rough without having a static. Have you done any of them yet, or just really, it's on your I really want to do this list? Just waiting to see if Carrie's around before I go and yeet the party. Okay. More Inquire, because I was wanting to get one of my alt characters raid geared, like properly geared up. And so my plan has been to, at some point, when I have time, get my ass through Party Finder for that. Okay, thank you, Carrie. Words, drag my ass through on that, but, you know. There we go. There's the 12th normal. So, you know, anyone who's wanting to join me on those times I go, definitely feel free to let me know, because when I do plan on going, I will be putting pings in my Discord, and I'm still working on 12 myself, but I do know the other 3 fights well enough to help break it down, teach it, all that other fun stuff. So, you know, just putting it out there if it was something that would have your interest. Yes, it's still dealing with Party Finder for the most part, but, you know, it is a way. Yeah, I mean, my Bard is almost completely capped. The only thing I'm missing is the 665 weapon. Like, I've got the 660. And obviously I want to do that. But, you know, but again, Nicholas, thank you again so much for, you know, refreshing my memory on how to do that. It had been so long. And that's right, when you actually said it, I remember the change where they dropped it from needing 7 swords down to 4 swords. So I should be able to get that weapon in fairly short order. I know, but I also understand why they won't. At least why they won't at this point in the expansion. Especially with the long wait between now and when 7.0 drops. Okay, now I need to remember not to do things like Savage mode, because Did they lift the restriction on the loot cap from normal mode yet? I can't remember. Because even if they did that, it would make it easier, because then you would just need to, you know, farm 4 runs in like 1 day, which is easy mode. Oh, I didn't see what the second one was. Because I wasn't paying attention. Okay, it's still 1 sword per week, but the other loot is unlimited. Is that for Savage as well, or just normal? I'm sorry, I really should be looking this up myself. I'm just like... For some reason, my memory is in the toilet today. And I know I've read all the patch notes and this information, it's just... I can't dig it out of my brain. Okay. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay. Oh, okay. It's terrible. I've been doing Savage too long. I see on the Solar my reflex is to hit Troubadour or Min, even though it's like normal and it doesn't overly matter. But I'm certain regardless, the healers appreciate it. Yes, my homeworld is on Crystal. Okay, Diabolos. I am, you know, holed up on Mateus. So, you know, that's where I tend to be if I'm not over on, somewhere on Aether for party finder reasons. Hey. Oh, if I was smart, I would have waited until after ads to do my big burst phase. But I am not smart, and that has already been established. Ah, well. No, I didn't make any friends with that mess up. Okay, come on. Troubadour out for everyone. Okay, so it's all the way over here. Oops. Move out of the way, move out of the way, move out of the way. Let's not do the dumb because I'm being distractible. Okay. Oops, I let that go out of sync. Okay. Aglacopolis. Okay, just get in the middle here. Get out of the way. I got smacked by things. Well, one thing that's up there is for a lot of the what you use it words. Wow. A lot of the fights, if you go to Final 14 Sim, you can set it up for some of the main mechanics with bots, so you can practice it outside of game and learn a lot of the mechanics outside of game, which I do appreciate that they did that. And before I do anything else and forget, I am going to go turn in these potsherds so I can get rid of them. Yeah, let me just see. I have it linked, so let me just pull it up here and share the link with you. You can also bring like other people in with you. Not every fight works for the bots though. Just keep in mind, but like not every fight, every mechanic works for the bots. But for the ones that it does work, it is like amazing at being able to practice mechanics without having to find a party and go through the whole fight and all that stuff. But yeah, again, they don't have every single fight up there, and they don't have every mechanic. And even for the mechanics they have, not all of them the bots work for yet. But play around with it, and it helps. It helps so much. And I'm just going to, you know, send this to the other chat as well, just that, you know, everything is all on the same page there. But yeah, that tool is honestly like a godsend. It's got me, because I am a tactile learner. As much as I can get a very vague idea from watching a video and looking at charts, I need to do it to really understand it. So having that ability is to go in solo and just practice a mechanic until I understand it is, oh my goodness. I don't know, I'm just going to keep gushing about it for forever, but it really does. It really has made such a huge difference for me. Okay. Just mark this orchestrion that we just got off our list because we keep track of what we have because we are a completionist. There we go. And we can get rid of the rest of those. Oh, you know what else we should probably do before I forget? Is I've almost got all the framer kits I can get from the beast tribes, but I've still got to do like 2 more days of a couple of the Beast Tribe quests, so I'll do that, just so we have something to do while we're sitting around chatting and all that fun stuff. So first stop would be to visit the Vath, because I'm only missing the Vath, the Veladina, and the Namazu. Actually, you know what? Let's take a look and see which one's the cheapest teleport. Oh yeah, I use 14 collect. I'll have to just manually let that through because I do have links blocked because of I had a period of time where I'd have people pop in and just spam it out with and stuff like that. So that was the link Carrie dropped, and that was actually the link that I was just dropping my stuff into there. So, you know, that is Lala Chiefs, because I find that 14 Collect and Lala Chiefs do not have all the same things. So in order to have like a full collection, I make use of both of them. Oh, and my lighting's gone fucky wucky again. Okay, so that one is there. We've got the looking at Girabania with the fringes. Peering Stones is 840. Or we can look at the tail feather for the bath. So that's obviously the cheapest one. So let's go there first. And I should also do my gathering Beast Tribe dailies as well, because I'm still trying to get materia, and that's like one of the cheapest, easiest ways to get materia. Because again, I'm pretty much broken this game on this character because I dropped down to below a mil, and to me that feels very broke. Ooh, dust storms. Don't see that very often out here. But yeah, the other one, oh, I should probably just post that there so that everybody else can see Carrie's link, because I forgot to do that. But the other one I use often, I'll just quickly grab the achievement for you guys, not the achievement, the website for you guys, is Lala Chiefs. Okay, so let's just pop that there. So I needed to use the fumigate thing in a few different places, so should probably aim to do that first, because everything else I'd have to dismount for, so then I'd have to go back and get this special bug thing, and I don't want to do that back and forth. So yeah, shoe. Oh no, that's failure to deliver. We want shoe fly, which is over here. Ah man, one of these days I will learn how to read a map. But yeah, today's the last day of the bath ones I need to do to be able to get that. Get the frame that I'm missing. It's the last day of the Ananta. I still have 2 more days of the Namazu, including today. And yeah, it's just Omicron till I cry. Right? I mean, I forget so often. Really, I should be doing like 4 sets every day just because you can make a fair bit of gil off some of the stuff you can get for their tokens. It's just trying to remember. Yeah, I'm not good at that. I'll own I'm not good at that. Not my strong suit. Okay. Fair, fair. I mean, I've got them all maxed. I'm only going back to this one, like the ones I'm doing, because they released new frames for it with the last patch. And so, obviously, if I'm being a completionist collection whore, I need to go get them. Yep, they did. For a whole bunch of them. Okay, so dismount, because we don't need that anymore. Have I tickled your completionist brain? Because I have the distinct feeling you as well are one of those. Especially as you have like the Final Fantasy XIV Collect site. I will say the one thing I like about Lala Chiefs more than the 14 Collect is I think they're 6 tokens, so only like 2 days each. But the one thing I like about Lala Chiefs more than 14 Collect is its profile page gives you a nice little summary chart of your completion in each and every area it tracks all at once, so you can get a visual of where you are with certain things, which to me is super, super useful. And in an odd way, kind of motivating. Nice, nice. Mention I'm trying to just do Omicrons every day as a baseline, because I still need a shit ton of gathering materia. Okay, well that one's done, so we can teleport back over to here. Yeah, I mean, I tend to use a lot of that random currency to grab things like materia and things that sell fairly decently. Like, I'll usually look at what's selling at any given time just to, you know, try to have more of a gil influx. But it doesn't always work as intended. Okay. Put down the scrap of meat. Put a scrap of meat, smack the bitch. At some point, I still need to go back and farm the Shadowbringers trial mounts, and I still need to farm the Endwalker trial mounts, because, you know, that whole motivation thing and attention span and all that fun stuff, shit doesn't always get done when everybody else is doing it. I also need to go back and, like, I want to clear the savage fights from the rest of this tier and go back and finish the savage fights from Shadowbringers. Oh, you're behind on the cat, and Walker Mount's the only one cat? Well, I'm pretty sure I don't have any, unless there's one that I got at random that I forgot about. But let me just take a boot, because now I'm curious. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like I have any, and I have only 2 of the Durgans. Okay. But yeah, there's lots of stuff still want to get. Like, I want to go back and, like, farm the mounts from, well, the level 70 raids all the way up, because I don't have those. I don't have a lot of things. The only thing that I've been so bad about staying on top of that's a time-limited thing is I've really been terrible at any of the PvP seasons. And part of that is just because I hate PvP so much. And so being able to get the motivation to go in and do it, to get the mounts and get all the items, it's been a real challenge. One that I've not exactly been able to overcome. So I'm hoping that some of these PvP exclusive mounts will show up again, and emotes and things will show up again someday in, like, a Mog Tombstone event or something, or some other special event. Like, I can hope. The most I can do is I can hope, but you know. Okay. There's a stick peddler. Yeah, I can't even bring myself to do that. It's terrible. Okay, so there's my Bath Framers kit. So mark that off my list. Where did I want to go next? So look at the cost to teleport to Gearbonia. Peering Stones is 468. Nope, we're going to beeline it. We're going to take a detour because the node I've been farming for Gatherer scripts just popped. So we may as well, you know, take advantage of that while we're, you know, not in an instance or anything like that. Okay. Oh, lucky us. Okay, so grab those. So now let's see, where do we want to go? Do we want to go to, based upon prices to teleport, we want to go to the cheapest place next. Omicron's 350. Dorolo's over 1,000, and that's so. Our next one would be base Omicron, so I may as well, you know, swap back to Bard. Not Bard, Botanist. All them bees. Let's see. Just quickly grab these 3. So we need the prismatic wheat. Okay, grab those. Split off one of those because we can get rid of it. Because we have inventory issues, so I can't exactly, store stuff for later. Okay. Oh, but we did have some stuff already sitting there, so we can... Oh yeah, we've got a surplus of rock moss from... For reasons. I don't know why we wound up with such a surplus. I couldn't tell you. Okay, so let's go to the... Yeah. Because we gotta do the thing over there. That's the... Let's go to the Intrigued Ia first, because then we can get rid of the stuff we already have, and then go up, do the thing, and just yeet back when we're done, because that seems a little more time efficient. Okay, so turn that one in. And yeet back up to the north. You're far away, are you kidding me? I was practically standing right on top of you already. Now I get to go zap a couple things. That makes me far too happy, you have no idea. Zappy zappy! We'll wait. And then I'll take advantage of that free teleport, even though it's only like 70 gil. Once that's done. There we go. I have no shame. I'll take advantage of free teleports. The other nice part about doing the Omicron dailies is you keep getting the cordials, and even though it's not the high cordials, which gives a lot more, it's still extremely useful for like gathering, especially if you're like trying to farm fish. Okay, so let's see. What does my currency there look like as far as Omicron? Okay, so I should be able to get another gathering materia. So let's try my luck at trying to get this materia on. Oh hey, it worked! Luckier than I thought. Yeah, I'm working towards the pentamelding my gathering gear. But yes, so let's swap back to Bard there. And see which of our 2 locations left is the cheapest to teleport to. Actually, there's a third location I might check out just because. Or nope, nope, nope. We'll focus up. We got to do. That's like. They're both in the thousands. So we'll do this because I think this will put me closer to one of them. I mean, if not, it's not like it'll cost me anything to do that. And it's not like it will hurt my bottom line any more than the prices I was already looking at. Plus, this way I can clear the shit out of my inventory. It's got a problem. Honestly, I promise, like, as soon as I get some my crafting cleared up, I will have a lot more bag space. It's just everything is currently full because I've been working on the relic tools, and I still have all the stuff from the Dragon Sung tool, like the Sky Builder tools and all that fun stuff. So, you know. Oh yeah, that's much better. That's more down at 497 versus 716. So yeah, definitely a lot better. The Namazu is crafting and gathering, I think, right? Or is it just crafting? I'm trying to remember what the Namazu is. Oh well, we'll figure it out when we get there. Yeah, I don't have any of the Koban, the Namazu. Oh, hey, we get the Griffin right out the door. Okay. I know, we're playing things a lot more low-key this Monday afternoon, but I don't have the brain capacity to do a lot of really more in-depth things or something I'm not used to doing just because I am that tired. I got no sleep last night. Okay. The Birda. I swear, some of the names in this thing are just memes in and of themselves. Okay. So we're done with those ones turn-ins, so we may as well just fly up to the next set and go from there. Boot camps, and keeping an eye off the things. Let's just see what... Okay, so there's an emote I want, there's a bunch of frames, there's a minion, there's... Lamb, but it's PvP. Should see, what are my wolf marks at? Oh, I'm like capped on wolf marks, so there's probably something else I should try to buy from it. Yeah, because for the Goro stuff, the Goro mounts, if I'm capped, I may as well pick those up at some point. Come on. Use the item, thank you. Okay, there we go. then we get to do this. So, you know, I probably wouldn't even need to use the eye drops, but to make things go faster. There you go. And now just to yeet ourselves back over to turn in, and then we can grab that Framer's Kit. And then we'll do the Namazu, and then I'll just have one more day of the Namazu, and then I can put the Namazu on a shelf. Again, unless I feel like I want something from them. Okay, I will actually be right back real quick because my phone is ringing, and as I mentioned before, I'm waiting on a phone call from the people for the kids' birthday party, so we will be right back. All right, so it wasn't quite that, but it was still, I needed to answer it because it was a quick question about my my child's hair appointment for tomorrow. So you know. Oh, Allegan tomestones, don't care. Dream Staff Exchange. Like those I gather up so easily that no matter how much I use them, I have no problem refreshing them. I just keep using them over and over again. There we go. There's our Framer's Kit. The Velodina Gatekeepers. Okay. Okay, so first thing we'll do is we will jump over to Botanist. Just because if they have a Gatherer available, I'd rather do Gatherer stuff than crafting. You know, we'll see. We shall see what, you know, luck gives us. Just wanted to make sure there's nothing else here we might want to be saving up for as well. Okay, so yeah, it's just the Framer's Kit. So it just looks like a bunch of, hey, go across Hell's Half Acre here. Okay, so I've got to take it all the way over there. I gotcha. You know what kills me? There are horses in game. There's an entire quest line around horses. They talk about in the lore how important the horses are to the steppes and the Zayla and the entire region and everything. In fact, there are some tribes that, you know, will spiritually marry their horses. Why don't we have just, you know, simple, plain horse mounts in game? Like, I know we have the one from Heaven on High and a couple others with all kinds of barding, but why don't we have just a plain, simple horse mount? I don't get it. Just like, well, they did eventually give us the antelope, because that was another one that drove me crazy, as they talk about in lore how the Makote, specifically the Keepers of the Moon, would ride antelope, and then there wasn't an antelope in game for ages. So yeah, but it's like, I question why there aren't more mundane mounts, because I know quite a few people who would much prefer the more mundane mounts to the really, really ridiculously high fantasy ones. Okay. So what do I need to do? He leaves South Chekazo. Let's... We'll just go talk to this guy, see what he wants me to gather and where, and then we'll go from there. South of Chekazo, and that one is... So they're both south of Chekazo, so we just need to figure out where Chekazo is. Okay, there we go. Okay. So we need... Okay. We need 2 tea leaves. Okay. And 1 step hay. Oh, we got the exact, you know, amounts we needed, so that's nice. Let's just teleport back. We're impatient. We'll own being impatient. Okay. Now, before I forget, let's seed over to the Crystarium and pick up that other item we were faffing about with. Because we now have enough, you know, gathering scripts to pick up one of the gathering splendorous items. Let's start with the hatchet. I know this is not helping my inventory situation in the slightest. Okay. I do not have much inventory space to do anything. I just need to pull up my calculator because I need to check something here. So I need 6,800 more crafting scripts. Oh, you had the most time-consuming one? I am sorry. So I'd need to make 35 of those. Okay. Which one was it? I struggle to remember which ones are time consuming and which ones aren't. I know, my just... That's not the button I wanted. Okay, so... Right, 2, so I need to... Oh, yeah. I had some of those too, and it's a pain in the butt. It is straight up a pain in the butt. What was I gonna do here? Right, I was gonna look at stuff I needed to gather here. Because I was going to try to deal with some of my crafting, because we've just said screw it, we're in low-key vibe and just craft and mostly chat. Like, that's the big thing, is just, you know, we're taking a chill afternoon to kind of just chat here, because we only really have about 40 minutes left, so there's not a huge amount else we could do. So, you know. Actually, one of the things I'm going to do, because I've got enough of those, is we will very quickly yeet down to the foundation, because I want to pick up some more of my blacksmith leave quest now that I've got enough leaves to do the next tier. Because again, that is kind of part of why our inventory is a mess, is all the shit I've been holding on to try to do stuff like this. Tradecraft, so oops, we want the blacksmith stuff. Yep, okay. Large scale trade quests, we want blacksmith. Yes. Yes. Yep. Just, you know, used up all our leave quests that was collected there. For, you know, reasons. Okay. Make a new list. Yes, I make massive use of Teamcraft. Okay. But there's one other thing I'm going to very, very quickly do. And actually, you know what? Looking at the time here, I'm just going to take a very quick AFK, just because I want to stretch my legs for half a second, and we'll kick off the pre-roll for the last 35 minutes while we're up. So, we'll quickly do that. As before, if you're watching on Twitch, and we will be running the ads just to get rid of that pre-roll. But if you do happen to wander off, thank you so much for stopping by. To everyone else, we'll be back in just a couple minutes. See you then. All right, we are back. So I'm just quickly taking a boo at what we've got here. Let's just very, very quickly hit up our island sanctuary, just because I want to check a couple things. I mean, I've already got all the stuff ticking away that I possibly can, but I want to check the status of some of the crop growth. Because again, I can use the stuff I get from there to get more of the gathering materia. Especially as I've gotten everything else from here, so what else do I really need? Tech Master's Workshop. Okay. Oh, that's already set up for next week. That's right, that's right. Okay, yeah, I was just having a moment there. Okay. Let's change this one because I have been finding myself using a lot of the silver. Okay. Okay, so I need to make some more feed. Make 10 with that combination. I mean, that will at least get me through a little bit longer, depending upon... Oh, good. So we got, at least we can do the crops thing here. Why won't it let me collect all? Very much trying to figure out why Island Popoto. But my thing just procced for the thing I've been, you know, farming, so we'll go deal with that, and I'll have to figure out why it's not doing the thing here in a little bit. I find that very odd. Very, very odd. Okay, rarefied dye. Rye. There we go. Okay. What do I do again? What do I do again? What do I do again? If it's only at 850 or 900, we do that one more time. There we go. Okay, well, we at least collect 5 more. I mean, I wanted the mounts and stuff from it, so that's like the only reason why my island was actually caught up to date. So, you know. Okay, but let's look at my lists and see what my script farming list looks like. Because if I can start, you know, get some farms out of the way, I can grab some more things to do the next level of crafting in some areas. Lucia, Raktika, Elpis. First thing we're going to want to do is get rid of the extra stuff we have. Oh, it would help if I could actually read a frickin' map. Okay, so now let's see which one's cheapest. We have Norvrant, we have Calusia, which is 806. We have Raktika, which is 760. And then we have Elpis, which is 807. So I guess Raktika is our best bet for our starting point. Okay, so from Raktika, we want the Giant Hive chip, which is all the way up here. So we'll need 60 of those. Thankfully, I already had one, so that one's not eating up that much space, which is kind of why I opted to do this first, is because a lot of the things that I will need to gather for, you know, getting some more of the crafting scripts, I already have one or a small number of in my inventory, so I'm not eating up creating additional inventory spots. I will only need to do that with one. And that's for the Elder Nutmeg. But for everything else, it's like already there in small quantities. The upside is tomorrow, when everything resets, I'll be able to do my custom deliveries again, which will give me a massive boost in crafting scripts. Like, massive. Yeah. Okay, so we're almost done with the Giant Hive chip. I say that and suddenly we're not, you know, procking anymore. Never fails. Let's just hide these for now. That way it's not eating up space on my screen, because that's not my focus at this moment. Six, so we just need 4 more. Or, you know, can get 1 extra, so we'll at least be holding on to that spot, I guess. Okay. So, Calusia will most likely be the closest one. Calusia versus Elpis. 250. Oh, it's not that different. 247 versus 256. But we wanted right, I believe. Now this is going to be the big gather, because we need 120 of the upland wheat to be able to make as much as we want to make. Well, technically 119 more because I already have some. But, you know, that's kind of besides the point. Gathering. Rate at which things are gathered. Item yield. But yeah, Carrie, what level is your island at? Because it shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Well, you know what? Given rank 20 is the highest rank, that's not actually terrible. You'd actually, if you tried to sit down and truly level it, you'd find it would go a lot faster than somebody who's been keeping pace with leveling, because you won't be losing any time or any EXPs to any of the quests or challenges when you're at max rank there, because it will just be moving into the next rank. So you'll probably find it easier to level than like I have to get all the way up there in a more current manner. I just made a point of leveling it because the mounts and all the collectibles and everything through it. Okay. Okay, we are over halfway done with the wheat. And then it's just Popoto and Nutmeg, which are in the same zone. Granted, the Popoto and Nutmeg is 140 total between the two of them. So, you know, not that bad. And all this together, when all is said and done, will allow me to make 35 collectibles to turn in. Yeah. I tend to do the culinarian one because I have found that I have to spend less time gathering because it's not as material intensive as some of the other ones. So with it not being as material intensive, obviously I spend less time doing the gathering thing. I must say, though, the music for this zone is super calming and relaxed. And I keep fucking with it by, you know, every time I mount up. I almost feel like I should change it so I'm not getting the mount music every time. Okay, so we just need 13 more wheat. And then 4 more. And yeah, those 35 turn-ins will allow me to pick up all the items that still, crafting script items that still remain that I need for my first tier of all the gathering tools. Oh well, I got 1 extra. Guess that's just going to be a placeholder then. Okay. Okay, so one is at the Agnoristus, and the other one is over at... Let's start there. Because why not? No, that's not what I wanted. So it should be over on this side is the Popoto. We're going to just, you know, plain and simple grab one of these. Just because, you know, completion log, I'm not necessarily going to do anything with it. Return. But I just wanted to get that little completion credit there. It was going to bug me if I didn't. Having that funny little icon there was going to piss me off. Okay. The music in this zone is also very relaxing as well. I will say, I do really enjoy much of the music throughout Final Fantasy XIV as a whole. Oh, okay, so the closest one we have is at 81%. That's still a ways off, given I'm not pentamelded. Because when you're pentamelded, your spirit bond increases a lot faster. Actually, let's take a look at something here, just because. That's the voucher. Do I have anything that's for spirit bond? Easily accessible to me. I might have something in one of my retainers, but I don't have it on me, so I'm not going to overly worry about that right now. Okay, so 39 out of 70. You know what? I should, next time I see it, I should grab the map, because even if I don't wind up doing the map right away, I can at least sell it for some more gil. Okay. Yep, so we'll just grab that. Because hey, we also apparently got 1,000 extra gil for grabbing it because we were near the end of a challenge. Bonus? And I'm not going to complain about it. Yeah, I think I'm going to look into the settings a little later just so that I'm not constantly swapping things up with mount music. I know I had turned it off before I lost all my settings, and I just forgot to do it again. Okay. Okay, so I just need to find one more node for these. And then we can move on to the next one, which is the nutmeg, which is over on another platform. You know what? I'll do one other just so I'm keeping the placeholder, because I am going to need to do a lot more of this kind of farming to finish this up, because I'm going to need so many scripts. It's kind of disgusting. And Elderman nutmeg seeds. Guess I'm not the only person who has the idea to be out doing this right now. So we just need to grab 70 of these. From the moment I thought I flew to the wrong place because I could not see the nutmeg there. I swear, I have brain cells to rub together. I promise, it's not completely smooth brain in here. I hope. The other upside is the gathering for these materials will get easier as I get closer to being pentamelded with my gatherer. It's just, you know, we're a little bit ways off. Like, we've got one item pentamelded. But I'm working on getting the rank 10 materia on all the things first, and then we'll worry about things from there. The last thing I am going to worry about pentamelding is the tools, because, you know, by the time I get to the max rank tools, they should, I think, if I remember the stats right, be better than a pentamelded tool, so I'll have to double check that when I'm closer to. But you know. Okay, so we're 69. Had we gotten more procs there, we probably would have been done. But of course, with my perception not being as high as possible, we're not getting as many procs. Just is what it is. There we go. And then we'll grab the lightning crystals because may as well while we're already here. Okay, but that is all done. That said, I am actually going to look at wrapping up here, just because we're out of time and I've got a couple things to do before I need to... Wow, my stuff is broken. A couple things I want to do before I'll need to take off to pick up my kids, so there's that. That said, we will not be around tomorrow because, as I mentioned earlier, I'll be taking my daughter out for her birthday. So we will not have that stream. I am once again still trying to get our daytime streams back on track. So we will do our best to be back Wednesday morning around 10 a.m. And with any luck, I will have gotten my capture card situation sorted by then, and we'll be able to start Final Fantasy 16. If not, you know, we'll find something to do, whether it be something in Final Fantasy 14 or another one of our games we've got sitting to the side. More than likely one of the games we've got sitting to the side because I could use a little change of pace. But either way, something for us to look forward to. But yeah, so watch for us for Wednesday morning at around 10 a.m. Pacific time. And aside from that, I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. If you've enjoyed yourself and haven't done so already, please make sure you follow. And you know, we will go from there. Take care and see you Wednesday. Ta-ta.